This is Jerry Shriver, also known as Mad Dog. Jerry's from Florida, and being a Florida man, Jerry had two options in life: join the army or become a drug rage lunatic. So at the age of 21, Jerry enlisted and shipped off to basic. But he didn't stop there. You see, Jerry's a Florida man, and Florida men aren't normal. So naturally, Jerry decided he wanted to be a Green Beret, and that's what he did. One of the biggest reasons for his name Mad Dog was his devout dedication to violence. This man spent over 1,000 days in war. At one point in 1968, he was forced to go back home for an appointment, and like any freedom-loving American, while he was home, he went gun shopping. While he was gun shopping, he came across a 444 Marlin. Naturally, he shipped it back to Vietnam. The reason he shipped it back to Vietnam was because he wanted to see how big the exit hole would be when he shot someone with it. But let's talk about Jerry's main battle loadout. So the standard issue rifle back in Vietnam was the M16. But don't forget, Jerry's a Florida man. Jerry's primary loadout for shooting people was a sawed-off shotgun and a suppressed grease gun. One of the coolest things I found while browsing the internet on Jerry was an engagement that Jerry and his men found themselves in, where he and his team were surrounded by waves of NVA. Being surrounded and overwhelmed, his leadership radioed into Jerry and offered him air assets, but he simply responded with, and I quote, "No, I've got him right where I want him, surrounded from the inside." This man simply was him. There is no other he that is him other than he. On the morning of April 24th, 1969, his MACV SOG unit would be sent to South Vietnam to engage a secret North Vietnamese stronghold. As soon as the helicopters landed, he was set upon by heavy machine gun fire from fortified concrete bunkers. The heavy fire pinned down some of his men and wounded another. Mad Dog radioed in that a machine gun bunker had his men pinned down, but because of the secret nature of their mission, he was denied air support. So being a Florida man, Mad Dog radioed back and said he was going to try and flank the machine gun position. The last thing anyone saw was Mad Dog smirking as he ran into heavy machine gun fire, and he was never seen again. Now I am barely scratching the surface on some of the details about what I've just told you, but I think the most important takeaway here is that he simply was him, and there is no other he that is him other than he.